Q106.5 with Country Music News.
Straight from Nashville.
Brian Kelly of Florida Georgia Line producing a new musical called May We All. The production features country songs that have been cut by Florida Georgia Line. And stand by. Luke Bryan, Brooks and Dunn, Dixie Chicks, Luke Bryan, Johnny Cash. I said Luke Bryan twice, sorry.
Yeah.
So nice you said it twice.
Kenny yeah, they were using two songs. Kenny Chesney, Miranda Lambert, Tim McGraw, Dolly Parton, and a whole lot more. The development production will be staged in Memphis at Playhouse on the Square in the fall of 2020. A show date will follow. The music will also be published and licensed for a Nashville residency in 2021. And a feature film adaptation of the musical is being pursued by its producer.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
So it'll be a play. Then it'll be in Nashville for the residency, and then it'll turn into a film. May we all. Brian
That's so cool.
Yeah, Brian Kelly says, I love building, love creating, love being surrounded by an amazing team, and have found endless inspiration in the fact that I can use my voice in any interest that I have. That's cool. And, of course, all the songs that'll be in it, it's not just Florida Georgia Line.
Yeah,
so
right.
Nice. And it's about time that they did a musical.
Yes.
I guess.
Yes.
A play that turns into a movie that turns into a residency. Good for them. Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani found love in The Voice 4 years ago. They aren't letting their relationship get in the way of the competition. Blake was interviewed and said, quote, at the end of the day, it's no different than if Gwen and I were playing cards. She wants to win, and I want to win. And that's what they pay us to do on the show, is try to win. However, it is different for Gwen. He also said she's not competitive. She'll be the first to tell you right up until it gets competitive. And then all of a sudden, she's competitive. He also took a shot at frenemy Adam Levine. He said, I'll take this over whatever I had with Adam. I want him to know that he can still kiss my beep wherever he is right now. Oh, boy. All right. Bob Kingsley has passed away yesterday morning. National Radio Hall of Fame voice of Country Top 40. And before that, of course, he did American Country Countdown. Died at his home in Weatherford, Texas. He was being treated for cancer. The news comes just 8 days after the 80-year-old revealed that he had bladder cancer. Cindy's got a Bob Kingsley story from meeting Bob Kingsley in Nashville.
Awesome.
I do. I went to a Bob Kingsley party. You always knew if it was a Bob Kingsley party, you had to go because he gave the best parties. And it was a songwriters party. And the songwriters, after an hour and a half, Bob got up and said they're going to take a break. And we all went, aw. And he said, I found some Nashville newcomers that are going to come in and keep you company until the songwriters come back. I hope it's okay. And it was Brad Paisley, Keith Urban, and Phil Vassar. And we were all fine with it.
Yeah,
so.
no kidding.
Wow.
No kidding. My Bob Kingsley story is that I know that he the show, he would take a recording of every artist's number one song of how it sounded on the air, and he would send that, we call them in the industry air checks, but he would send that recording to the artist, the record label, anybody who touched it. Every week he did that from start until, like last weekend it would have happened. So, which is a great memory to have of there's the guy introducing the number one song in the nation for an artist, for a record company. All the behind the scenes people would get this too. And it's like, oh, that's really cool. What a cool thing to do all those years. I don't know Bob Kingsley, of course, but I know that everybody who knew him, nobody had a bad word to say about him, which is a pretty good way to go.
He was a class act for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So R.I.P. Bob Kingsley.
Yes.
More at tasteofcountry.com and Q1065.fm.